So welcome to this Season Day Scholar, Season 3.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, this is one of the, the most close to heart episode because I never thought Yamamoto Sensei will agree to this. So I am so much grateful for you to take part, to take some time out for this podcast, which is made for younger generation and also mid-career, mid-level, and also everybody can learn something out of this conversation. So there is no time bound. We can take the relaxing and all those things. If the time allotted today will finish, we will complete it another day. But anyway, we will we will go like that. So welcome, Sensei.
Thank you very much for your invitation. Thank you. Yes.
From the childhood itself, you were, very curious child. You used to break the toys and see what is inside. Do you remember that becoming a researcher or scientist and professor, there were some hint in your life during your childhood, less up to 14-year-old? Do you remember any incident that says, "Oh, a scientist has born"?
As far as I get in recalling my memory, no, it's not.
No.
Because I never I would be some scientist or professors. No, it's.
Yeah, so it
never
was a normal
idea
childhood.
comes. Never idea comes. Yeah.
Games. And so you were always good in your studies from the childhood.
Yeah.
So topper in the class always.
Yes, always.
Great. So now it is coming to. You said that environmental pollution was very much high at that time in Japan per se, so it was during the class that environment attracted you, or you have seen some pollution around you, and then you thought that this is what I want to study more?
Because this is very, very something like if everyone knows anyhow, because if I went to the river, polluted, and then if I go outside, air polluted, something like that, right? So that one is anyhow. This pollution was prevailed serious in Japan anyhow. Tokyo also. So there's no surprise to acknowledge to that that issues. And then newspaper says every day, and then there's a diet discussion to make something like Pollution Act, a Protection Act, and so on. So there's a protest. So I think everyone should know that. Yes.
So I heard that Tokyo University exam is very tough, and you did your BTech from Todai. So so your bachelor degree is from Todai.
Yes.
And I heard that the exam is very difficult to pass, very high competition.
But fortunately, I entered high school, and this high school is something like maybe if we know something like a position or something like of the high school in the class and something like that, we don't have any so much stress to consider to entering the examination of the University of Tokyo. This is the reality.
So you were good in studies, and because your high school was also very nice.
Not top, of course.
Okay, so it is not like the very much pressure to complete
No,
the
this
exam.
was
You knew you can do.
Yeah, right.
So you knew that you can do it.
Yeah, I thought it at
You
that
were
time.
confident. Yeah.
A bit confident.
Then
Yes.
after BTech, everybody likes to go for job. So did you break your studies, or you just went for master degree and then you went for PhD?
That one is it's naturally I choose a master course. Naturally, I chose the
Why? Because
doctoral.
you had
yeah,
some.
yeah, right. So because anyhow, this is I like to do something to solve the problem. Then I chose the undergraduate research study is something like wastewater treatment. And then at that time, still we need a kind of the say innovation of the wastewater treatment process, of course. And then I choose a very simple technology. I thought it very simple. It's a loaded in biological conductors or reactors. Then this is my undergraduate study team. Then because undergraduate research, the period is very short, in less than 6 months, or I did 6 months, but so this means that naturally the result is not so good, was not so good, and was not so successful. It's in partly due to the short time research experiment, and then and partly due to some lack of knowledge in details, then just did some experiments, something like that. Then this gave me the naturally to go to the master thesis program, continue the same topic.
To PhD.
Yeah, to PhD. Yeah, through PhD, master course, finish, and then I'd like to do something like more detailed study, detailed research with same topic, and then I went to the PhD program, something like that. It was natural to me.
So I think a scientist born while taking their undergraduate project, when you start working on those problem of your bachelor, and that's why you become so curious about your research, and you could not stop.
Right. That's right. Yes.
But here, because your father was no more, and so maybe there might be a pressure of having earning the money. So that didn't come in your way.
So this means thanks very much to my mother and then my family support.
So they didn't pressurize you to go for a job.
Right. Yes.
Yes. So what is your mother used to do?
So she works at the bank.
Bank. Okay. So she was a government officer.
No. In
private bank.
Private bank. Yes.
Okay.
Small bank. Yes.
Okay.